Do a video on Roblox Studio, but I'm not going to be using the newer version because it keeps breaking for some reason and it just won't work, and I have no idea why. So today I'm gonna be making a sort of like super tank or something. Oh yeah, I forgot that's almost impossible. Never mind. Like, I think they broke the interface because it wasn't like this before. Yeah. In any case, I'll just continue with the modeling. And as everybody should probably know, who doesn't want a frontal slope at the front of the tank? But instead, I'm gonna make it a nose-picked slope. So is that correct? See if that's about right. Let's see. This part could be a little difficult to try and fix. I think I'm gonna put the form factor to custom, or else that won't work properly. Never mind that. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna start it with the nose pick slope because that's just gonna be too much of a hassle to try and fix. But yeah, the reason why I always like sloping frontal armor is because anybody who didn't know this, but sloping armor actually increases the chance of a ricochet. So, I mean, even if it's like, I mean, just an example, take a T-34, Russian medium tank, I mean, it's got 45 millimeters of sloping frontal armor, but since the armor is sloped, the armor is more like 90 millimeters of armor plate and can be at times bouncy. So I mean, most of the starter T-34 tanks, like say War Thunder or something like that, they usually start out with about 40 millimeters of sloping frontal armor, which is 80 millimeters, which is still quite good. Oh, goodness. Sorry if I don't sound that well, but due to being sick and the ozone layer being a little, or some ozone being closer to the ground than it normally should be. So yeah, well, connector. I still don't know what I'm gonna call this. I'll probably just still have it like a Russian tank or something. You know, the last tank I made, which was this thing, is actually super heavy transport vehicle with a super large artillery main gun, which I believe, if I remember right, I think it's the 210mm Morser, made in Germany. I mean, this is like a mixture of Russian, British, and German technology, so these are Russian and 47mm short-barreled anti-tank guns. This is a 37mm gun. And all these are 47mm anti-tank guns. Same on the other side. I believe there are 38 of those. These are 6-pounder anti-air guns that were never actually ever produced, but I just kind of made it up. So, and these are, I call this the Land Cruiser L25 ATAS full tank 100. Actually, it's just called Land Cruiser L25 ATAS. It's just 100% complete without the smoothing. So yeah, this is a lot like the mouse, sort of. And it's got thick frontal armor, it's got thick turret armor, but the only unique thing is if it's hit in a specific spot, like say hit here, then you're gonna have less chance getting in through here. This is the 128mm anti-tank gun. Because of its thicker mantlet, not to mention it. I mean, there's 3 layers of spaced armor here, and they're all really thick. And they're overall about 500mm thick, so it's pretty hard to get through. Especially since this layer of spaced armor is sloped. Along with this layer and this layer. So. But yeah, the only real, like, anything close to being an engine compartment is, this is the radiator. So, I mean, there's no engine compartment in any one of these, so they're all fighting compartments. Or supply compartments, but that's pretty much it. I mean, obviously some of the best crew are gonna have to be in front because of the 210mm Morser. Okay, well, I've been talking about too much about that thing because of its unique features and junk like that, so it's okay. Let's see, what should I have? Oh, by the way, I also made my own AA gun, so that was custom made, not not taken from the catalog. Oh man, my voice sucks. So yeah. Let's see, what should I add? I think I'll actually make this a tank destroyer, a bit like the Ferdinand. And maybe a little bit like the mouse. Because there's gonna be some small radiators back here, so there won't have to be any radiators up front. So There we go. So it's got a heavily sloped frontal upper hull armor, so it can be harder to penetrate. This is kind of a small vehicle, actually. Okay, we just gotta add the barrel, which I'll make 2 barrels. With good gun elevation. So my mouse is a little glitchy, so not to mention we also got it from a store for like $7-8, so you'd expect it to glitch a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go and pull this forward a bit. And apparently my other account got banned for a certain amount of time. But of course, I wouldn't have known about it because I haven't been using it for like the whole entire week, so I wouldn't have even known I was banned. Didn't even know until I was gonna be showcasing one of my places on the account, so. Yeah, apparently I was banned for profanity. Yeah, let's just say there wasn't too much of good stuff in there. So. Darn. Switched. Like, I don't even have record of that message anymore, so. Like, that is the first time I've ever been banned from anything. Paste. That right is correct. I can't tell. So yeah, here's the. I swear these guns are unbalanced, and I can't tell how unbalanced it is. It's like if I move this too far there, it's unbalanced, but if I move it to here, it looks unbalanced. Can't exactly tell why. I'm gonna move this a certain amount of times. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now it should be balanced. Okay, good. Because, you know, I really hate it when games crash. Yeah, one time I was in the middle of building something and it decided to crash on me. Well, luckily it's saved, but And that should be good gun elevation, plus good mantlet. Sort of. So, that's going to be pretty tough to try and get through. Since it's a twin loaded. Actually, I wonder if I can fit a third gun in there. That'd be pretty awesome. Let's just see if it's balanced. And it's do for fixed. It should be good. It's like a battleship tank destroyer with tri-guns. I think I'm gonna make these long barreled 88 mils. Let's see, any other accessories I can add? The only real weaknesses is of the frontal optics, which can be taken out fairly easily. And of course there's the commander's cup holder, but it's not the easiest thing to knock out. Space, since I'm going to make this at the very back and then somewhere right. Seriously. Hit it. Oh, man. I've only had this mouse for a couple weeks and it's already messing up. I'm going to make this the loader's compartment or something with a small machine gun nest. Paste. There we go. Here's a machine gun nest for very lightly armored personnel and infantry, in case they get too close. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make it so the gunner, a gunner or a loader, it's too tall for custom. There we go. There's the optics on machine gun nest. So yeah, this is probably just going to be like a rolling bunker or something. Probably have like a machine gun port on each side of this. Actually, I'm gonna have 20mm machine guns on there. So. I think I'll copy paste. I think it'll be good. These are gonna be 20mm auto-loading guns. So. In fact, I think I might add a turret to this. This would be a really deadly machine if this had a turret, which I'm probably gonna do. That still looks balanced. Let's go. Let's make this thing go up. Just one more. And you can obviously tell that the ammo rack would be all over the place on this thing. Here's what the turret ring's gonna be. Everything is better with the turret. Dang it. Hate it when this happens. Too far there. There's only like one problem. I can't tell where the turret ring really is. There's the turret ring. Just checking to see if it's balanced. There we go. I think it's balanced. So I think I'm gonna move up the commander's cup a little bit. There we go. Now this thing is basically just a tank with, with a battleship turret. With a bunch of machine guns on it. And auto-loading guns. 20mm each side. 7.62mm machine gun nest. But the optics can be easily destroyed. But there really is no easy weak spot to exploit on this vehicle. Now, since this vehicle isn't hollow, I don't I think that's perfect. I think this needs to be moved to 1. This one more time. Okay, I think that's good. I do not like the form factor. So this is going to have some super heavy track guards on it, so it's going to be hard to take out. I probably won't have enough time to actually add the tracks, but I'll add the track guards though. So anybody who actually wants to buy this can add the track guards if they want to. Or not track guards, tracks. I hope you don't hear anything from the background. This huge fat track guards. So yeah, I think is what I'm gonna have done, which I really can't do in real life, but like just in like pretend or something to have these 20mm guns have like a gyroscope control, so or something where it can control 360-degree almost, or it can go up there, up like that for like AA capabilities or something like that, and go all the way here, go here, or go like that. And that'd be kind of cool. Oh, goodness. I'm just gonna add the hole to the track cards. Oh man, this thing's gonna be so OP. Okay, well, I probably won't smooth it out today, but I'm gonna grow and group it and share it. That game. No. I think I'm gonna have this called LBA Anti-Tank 88. Okay, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.